Looks like Chrisean Rock has finally seen the light. Rock just gave birth to her son. But she has no plans of getting back together with BlueFace, even for the baby's sake. In fact, she even shaded BlueFace and his baby mama, and fans think these two totally deserved it considering the hell that BlueFace put her through. Just what did Chris say? And what is BlueFace going to do about it? Welcome back to Celebrity Fix, where we will be talking about how Chrisean Rock finally dumped BlueFace for good and shaded his baby mama. But before we tell you about how Rock put BlueFace in his place, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more. BlueFace and Chrisean Rock have been dating on and off since 2020. Their relationship has been anything but a roller coaster. Over the years, BlueFace and Rock have been spotted fighting each other countless times. One of the very first times, Rock was seen attacking the rapper right on a Hollywood sidewalk. It got so bad that security had to step in and pin Rock to the ground. But don't be fooled. BlueFace is no angel. In September 2022, BlueFace locked punches with Rock's father. Now that's a new low. Fans have been asking Chris to drop the rapper from the very start, but she kept going back to him even after the many cases of domestic violence. Eventually, Chris ended up pregnant with BlueFace's child. That's when fans started thinking that this would make the rapper change his ways. There was a baby in the equation after all. But no, BlueFace stuck to his old ways. In fact, he even got worse. He didn't react well to the pregnancy. When Chris announced her pregnancy to the world, the rapper didn't waste a second to distance himself from her. He took to his Twitter to let everyone know that he and Rock were officially over now, and that things are strictly business between them going forward. He also said that the baby is not his. Now BlueFace could have left it at that. But no, that's not how the rapper does things. He proceeded to slut-shame Chris, saying that she's been with 10 different men in the last year and that until he sees a paternity test, that baby is not his. Fans were not shocked because according to Chris, BlueFace never wanted a child. He even made her get an abortion before. But this time she was not falling for his tricks. She decided to keep the baby even when the baby's dad was not in the picture. And honestly, more power to her. Chris genuinely seemed to be enjoying her pregnancy. She posted on her Instagram about how happy she was to see the thing that was growing inside her and to listen to his heartbeat for the first time. She decided to put aside her fears of being a mom and focus on her incredible blessing. She also decided to stop thinking about how she messed up with BlueFace. She finally had the thing that she always wanted and she was going to celebrate it. The only problem was that BlueFace wouldn't let her have her happiness. It's one thing to not want to be a part of the pregnancy, but he couldn't let Rock be happy either. He shared a screenshot of one of his private conversations online, and it was not pretty. He basically told Chris that he has always been a cheater and that he was always going to be one. He tried to convince Rock that with a baby entering the equation, they were only going to get stuck with each other. But Chris was not falling for his tricks. She stood her ground and kept the baby, enjoying the joys of pregnancy. Now, this wasn't sitting well with BlueFace, so he did the single most disgusting thing imaginable. But before we give you the deets about what he did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Also, while you're at it, make sure to share this video with a Chris fan. Now back to business. BlueFace decided to threaten the mother of this child. Yup, he went there. He talked about kicking Chris' pregnant belly, leaving her bleeding for days. And that's when it clicked for Chris. BlueFace was not going to let her breathe as long as she lived under his roof. He didn't want a baby and he was willing to go to every length imaginable to make sure of it. But Chris wasn't about to let him take that away from her. So she did the smart thing and packed her bags.
Like a schoolyard crip, look a killer in his eyes. Like, you don't think I'll kill you and kick you in your stomach and you be bleeding for months? Like, then he took my phone, made sure I wasn't recording and none of that. Like, all right, long story short, right? I try to get up. He like make one more step to the door. I'm up. Like, yo was like psychopathically weird.
Now, some of you might be wondering why Rock didn't think of doing this before. After all, given BlueFace's behavior, she should have left him a long time ago. But for some reason, she stuck around and kept giving him second chances. Well, before you attack our girl, here's something you should know. BlueFace was in full control of Chris' finances. Yes, he was not only emotionally and physically abusing our girl, but also financially. BlueFace was cashing in all the checks that Chris was bringing in from her club appearances. If that wasn't bad enough, Zeus, the network behind Rock's reality TV show, was sending Rock's checks to their joint bank account.
That's $60,000 in a weekend, plus the $200,000 we make together. Cause I end up putting my checks combined when we did. And then for me to have not a dollar in control in my name on purpose. So when you do make those threats, when you do get all like that, you just know my back against the wall, yo. It's hard to leave something that you worked hard for. Like, I'm not finna leave a couple M's or that I know that's to my name.
It left Chris in a tough position. It's why she couldn't leave for all those years. But things escalated when BlueFace threatened her. She realized that it wasn't just her life at stake, but also her babies. And so, Chris went to the network and asked them to start sending her paychecks to her. Now BlueFace ended up catching wind of this, and he was not happy. He threw Rock out of the house, but that's all right, because she was prepared for it. She got her own place and has been thriving since then.
Boom, I already packed in the house. He just had somebody to put it outside. Boom, I said, F it. Boom. Moved into this expensive ass crib, yo. Yeah, you could call it an Airbnb, but who the really paying $30,000 a month? Me. These steps that I'm taking to be okay, to be all right, to be safe, to be just in my skin, like all right.
Fans think that dumping BlueFace has been the best decision that Chris has ever taken. She recently gave birth to her baby son on an Instagram live stream.
Curl up and push. Try not to let it out. Big breath. Deep breath.
Deep breath.
Hold it. Curl up and push.
Push.
Push, you got it. Don't worry about that.
Right.
Actually, that's not a bad thing
relax.
if you do. That means you're pushing hard.
Relax. We missed that contraction. She's right though. If you poop, that means you're pushing.
No, don't.
No.
Push.
It's not.
No.
Poop,
Mommy right here. Mommy will
the
clean you up,
baby.
Sean. Don't worry about that.
It's not.
Don't worry about that.
It's the baby.
All right.
Shockingly, BlueFace was not in the room with her, and fans think it's for the best. Instead, he was out there partying. But BlueFace could not see her happy. Even his mom joined the drama and shamed Chris for having the baby alone.
Put on our big girl panties and realized we slept with a dude that already had a ready-made family, and he can't come over here and play like this, because that would destroy his foundation over there. So he can't come over here and play.
But Chris was not having any of it. She tweeted a response that shut up both BlueFace and his mom. She said that she simply didn't invite him and that she went to her city to have her kid. She also said none of them will be around her son and that she's going to do everything she can to protect him from hate and jealousy. She also posted about how she couldn't wait to get back to Los Angeles and start a new chapter of her life. Our girl is happy and her fans couldn't be happier.
Something clicked in my head. Like, it was weird. Like, I was like, ooh. I'm done with you. I just need to work on separating everything before I be asked out. So when he tried to leave me asked out, the process was already started. Already made over $200,000. Then I'm like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave everything and not look back for real. Like,
And that's all for today. What do you think of the situation? Do you think this was a good decision by Rock? What do you think BlueFace will do now? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one with more updates from the celebrity world.